Ever had one of those days where everything seems to go wrong and stress levels are off the charts? We've all been there, right? Stress, like an uninvited guest, barges into our lives, turning simple tasks into Herculean challenges. It's a universal experience, no exceptions. But what if there was a way to show stress the exit door with a tool you already have at your disposal? Sounds too good to be true? Well, buckle up, because we're about to explore the power of emotional intelligence. Intrigued? Let's dive in. Let's dive. So, what's this magic stress buster we're talking about? It's called emotional intelligence. Now, you might be wondering, what in the world is that? Well, think of emotional intelligence as the secret sauce that makes us not just emotionally aware, but also emotionally adept. At its core, emotional intelligence is our ability to recognize and understand our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. It's like having an internal compass that guides us through the stormy seas of our feelings. It's about being able to say, "Hey, I'm feeling really anxious right now," and knowing what to do with that information. But emotional intelligence isn't just about self-awareness. It's also about empathy. It's about being able to step into someone else's shoes, to feel what they're feeling, and to respond in a way that shows understanding and compassion. Then there's self-regulation. This is the ability to manage our emotions in a healthy way. It's the difference between letting our emotions run the show and being in control of our emotions. Lastly, emotional intelligence involves conflict resolution. It's about navigating disagreements and misunderstandings in a way that fosters understanding and harmony rather than discord and resentment. Sounds pretty powerful, right? But how exactly does it work in managing stress? Stay tuned. Stress often feels like an uncontrollable beast, but with emotional intelligence, you can tame it. Think of emotional intelligence as a stress management toolbox. The first tool is self-awareness, which is like your personal stress radar. It helps you spot the signs of stress before they snowball into a full-blown storm. By recognizing what triggers your stress, you can devise strategies to avoid or mitigate these triggers. Maybe it's that rush hour traffic, or perhaps it's the never-ending pile of laundry. Once you know what's causing the stress, you can take steps to manage it. Next up, we have empathy. This is your stress diffuser. Sometimes stress comes from the pressure we feel from others or the misunderstandings that can arise. With empathy, you can better understand where others are coming from, reducing the friction and misunderstandings that can lead to stress. It's like a pair of magic glasses that lets you see the world from another person's viewpoint. The third tool in your emotional intelligence toolbox is self-regulation. This is your stress thermostat, allowing you to control your reactions to stress. When you're in a stressful situation, self-regulation gives you the power to choose how you respond. Instead of lashing out or freezing up, you can take a deep breath, count to 10, or even step away for a moment. Finally, we have conflict resolution. This is your stress eraser. Conflicts are a common source of stress, whether it's a disagreement with a coworker or a spat with a loved one. With good conflict resolution skills, you can navigate these situations smoothly, finding solutions that satisfy everyone involved. It's like having a peace treaty in your pocket. All these tools together create a powerful force for managing stress. By understanding and controlling your emotions, you can navigate through life's challenges with more ease and grace. So by mastering emotional intelligence, you can keep your stress in check. But why should you bother? Imagine living a life where stress doesn't rule you, but you rule stress. That's the power of emotional intelligence. Let's dive right in. Emotional intelligence, or EQ as it's often referred to, is like a secret weapon that allows you to navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. It's more than just understanding your emotions. It's about using that knowledge to create positive outcomes in your life. Take personal relationships, for instance. We've all had those moments where we've said something in the heat of the moment that we later regret. With a high EQ, you're more likely to recognize your emotional state, take a step back, and respond in a way that fosters understanding and connection, rather than creating conflict. Then there's the professional sphere. In a world that's increasingly automated, emotional intelligence is what sets us apart. It's what allows us to lead with empathy, foster teamwork, and navigate challenging situations. Research has shown that leaders with high emotional intelligence are more effective, respected, and successful. It's not just about crunching numbers or meeting targets. It's about understanding people and creating a positive work environment. But let's get back to stress. Stress is a part of life, but how we manage it can make all the difference. Emotional intelligence allows us to recognize when we're feeling stressed and understand why. It gives us the tools to manage our reactions, whether that's through deep breathing, taking a walk, or talking it out. It's not about eliminating stress entirely, because let's be real, that's impossible, but about managing it in a way that doesn't compromise our health or happiness. So you see, emotional intelligence isn't just a nice to have, it's a must-have for a fulfilling and successful life. It's what allows us to navigate the complexities of our emotions, build strong relationships, succeed in our careers, and yes, manage stress effectively. Emotional intelligence isn't just about managing stress, it's about living a better, happier life. So why not start your journey towards a higher emotional intelligence today? Ready to conquer stress and live a life powered by emotional intelligence? Fantastic! You've taken the first step by watching this video. Now it's time to apply what you've learned. Start by checking in with yourself, acknowledging your emotions, and understanding what triggers your stress. Practice empathy, not just with others, but with yourself too. Remember, it's okay to feel stressed, but you have the power to manage it. Next, exercise self-regulation. When you feel stressed, stop, take a breath, and choose how you react. And let's not forget about conflict resolution. Conflicts, big or small, can be a significant source of stress. So learn to resolve them effectively, and you'll see a drastic reduction in your stress levels. Now, if you found this video helpful and want more tips on how to be your best self, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Remember, the power to manage stress lies within you, in your emotional intelligence. Start harnessing it today and watch your life transform.